to go live. Yeah, by the time you show. Sorry, I'm arguing with my phone again. Go figure. I suppose it's better than arguing with yourself. I don't care for this. I thought I was done with this, but I don't really care for this blue right over here. Just gotta fix it just a little bit. Just a little bit. A little bit too on the wrong side, I guess. Then, at this spot right here, let's put a little bit of a wash in it. That spot right here. Gonna create. My sneaky mode. I sneak in. Didn't tell anybody I was coming. You see, I come on later. Hey, Osmina, how are you? I like your bird. It's coming out really nice. Just trying to fix this just a little bit because it just didn't look right. This is a terrible shape. Something right there. Got a little bit of paint off that. Let's grab just a touch of. That was kind of weird. First kicked on for half a second and kicked back off. I will look over in 1 second. I realized yesterday that I completely forgot the whole reason I painted this painting. Hey, Anthony. Is that kind of what we were talking about right there? Kind of like that, maybe. Like, oh, burp. Maybe, maybe. You can tell this is all dry. Kind of like, I think like that. I think that'll do. Wonder if I should do a reflection up to it. I don't really think I need to. You think there needs to be a reflection from here? Maybe just a tiny one. Maybe. Oh, I don't hate to ruin this late in the game. We'll see. I probably don't want titanium white. I think I want just craft white with some water. No. I don't know. I do not know. I can't come to terms in my head with what that needs right there. Something's missing. Then I'm going to move on to my other painting. I guess I could always take it out. I don't like it. I think that's enough. Don't do it. Well, I wanted to give a hint of it. Very, very small hint. Not enough to say so. Not enough to say so. So originally I painted this painting. I completely forgot when I got offline yesterday. I was actually going to put Christmas tree lights on this thing. But I'm not sure. I should have. Maybe I should just leave it like it is and just chalk it up to not one of those paintings. I gotta fix that though. I gotta fix this just a little bit. Because that line would not be that crispy in the water. Okay. All right. Let's do a painting. Okay. I'm just gonna throw a unprepped piece of cardboard. Paper. Cardboard. Unprepped piece of cardboard. So I'm trying to get to 15 of these guys, but I don't know if we're gonna make 15. 15 snowmen is a lot of snowmen. I'll tell you. When I started out, I figured out, okay, I can do it. Anthony, you got my picture? I think. I just blanked out. I just jumped off and back on again for some reason. Guys are still there. Okay. Yeah, I got a lot of snow. It's not funny. Oh man, I got so much snow right now. Feet of snow. There. It's just an old canvas. I didn't like the painting on it, but I do like the rigidity of it, and I like the fact that my tape peels right off without sticking to anything, and it's not messy. And I threw that paintbrush right into my green. It's almost time to figure out how to produce another palette, wet palette here, because the container that the big brushes originally came in that I've been using is starting to crack and it's not starting to hold. Yeah, I got one that's plain wood, but I like just the basic background. And this thing, every time I turn around, it seems to be jumping sideways on me. But if I push too far, can't quite get that. I need to come up just a tiny bit, but that changes an angle for me, and that screws me up, messes me up. I'm cleaning this today because I've had enough time to deal with it, and I haven't. I also got some carpeting to do today, which I didn't want to do, but I will. I've been putting off cutting the carpet for my granddaughter's bedroom because my arm's been so sore, but she came up to me yesterday and gave me this little tiny look, and Grandpa, you cut carpet in bedroom? I ain't going to night in bedroom now. Yep, that's all it took. My wife said, hey, she's going to get anything she wants just by coming up to you. Never going to happen. If any of you believe that. I've got this really good swampland in the Sahara Desert to say. Make a heck of a deal. So what do you guys want to paint today? Whatever I feel like. All right, works for me. Oh yeah, big eyes too, big blue eyes, and it's or hazel. It's like, yeah. Grandpa's a real toughie. All right, so we did that one. I realized that the one that I did the other day with the big cliff, I never added any of the Christmas stuff. The bird. There's no bird on that painting. Oh, you gotta fix that. There's no bird on this painting. Sorry guys, give me a second. You guys are gonna have to just hang out and bear with me for a minute. Ouch. Because I've been very careful to put this bird. I just did that in my hand. In every painting that we've done with snowmen. Up in the tree, up on that tree. On top of his head. On top of his head would be cool. Right on the end of his nose would be neat. I'm thinking on his, no, his boots red. I'm thinking right here. Because he would be staring at it. Kind of miss painting the. I might actually do a couple of the paintings where they look more like the one I posted the other day with the tree that Anthony liked and stuff. I might do a couple of those just so I don't lose myself, you know. This stuff's fun and everything, and I like painting it. And it's kind of supposed to be childish and whimsical. It's funny I can't list my child. You know, it's child friendly, but I go on chat. Bird, bird, bird. I have to draw right-handed with the pen because, yeah, I don't think I can. I like using that alcohol pen for the really tiny stuff. Tiny stuff. Sorry about that. Didn't mean to hiccup in your ear. His head's gonna be just a touch. So what do you guys think of this? Do you think this is pretty good right where it is? Leave it alone and move on? Or in your opinion, should I really have done something better to this to make it look more, I don't know, I don't think it's terrible, I don't think. I think it'd be okay. I should have had a little more trees back here though. I think I should have put some bigger trees. A green, I'm thinking one an evergreen right here would have been good. How about it? Evergreen right there. Small one, tiny, yeah. It's probably gonna mess it up, but I don't see. My chat seems to be not working. I can't see anybody saying anything, which I don't even know if it means I'm online or. Today, I'd love to paint one of Anthony's flowers, but I'm scared to death to do so. I don't think I could. I don't think I have the ability to do so. Ow, I just stabbed myself. Darn it. Uh-oh. Starting not being able to see with the glasses on. It's always nice. You still hanging out, Anthony? Oh, it's Sunday. He may not be. He might be getting ready for church. If he feels good enough. I wonder what they do if he's not there. I know the service goes on, but I wonder what they do for music. Take care for these purple trees. Purple Wonderland's fine. If I'm doing something other than what I wanted to paint. And the ones way in the back are fine. Just need to have more depth. There. There. I was gonna put Christmas decorations on this part right here hanging down, but I think we'll call it good. Alright. I think we're done with that one. Let's move on to the next one. Start something completely new. I'm gonna totally run out of places to put stuff. It shows me that you're there. It shows me that. Okay. Let's go ahead. So that. I just realized my microphone was facing the top of my head. You guys probably didn't even hear anything I said. We did the leaning snowman thing. He doesn't have a hat on. Of course not. It's not exactly what I drew, but whatever. I'm not quite ready to do the fire yet. I am going to do the fire, Osmina. But I think we'll call that one I did. Alright, say we did that one already. Because that's the one with the doggy that became a reindeer, the reindeer that became a doggy. Alright, this one I'm going to do. I think I'm going to hold off on that one. Because that one's for a friend of mine. And I want to make sure it's right. So I need to look at the picture of the other one a little bit. Now this one may even be controversial for me. This one I'm not sure if this one will get me in trouble. Let's just say I hope not. But we will see. Let's go ahead and grab some colors. Probably nothing that's on my palette right now. That's brilliant blue. Let's stick it right here. We're going to go with a phthalo blue. And put that all the way down in there, like so. Okay. Just phthalo blue. Ouch, that hurts. I use it. I shouldn't, but I do it anyway. Oh yeah, that's better. I hate that clacky sound. Canvas is sitting there, getting bounced around. And we grab just a touch of water. It's probably going to turn everything that's on this page. Yucky. Let's see if we get this to move along. Nice dark, 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 dark sky. Still there, husband? There's everybody. Thank you. Just curious. It's quiet, that's all. Of course, Chrissy's not here, so it probably can be quiet. Well, thank you. I was just thinking if I could get to something right here, I'd be happy. But I can't figure out what to put right there. Jeez, that's ugly. Got some ugly paint stuff going down here. No, need something a little. Should have been a little more careful when that dried in that area. Grab just a touch of yellow. I can put over this red without messing up too bad. I'll turn too green. Clean my paintbrush for a second. I don't care for that right there. Yeah, well, that happens a lot. And one of those people that is on here watching is me, so I get people that watch that just don't want to say anything. I'm okay with that. Some of the people that follow me, Oswina, don't speak English. So, and I can tell that, or at least they don't speak very good English, because I can tell that by what their names are registered. Put that just up there, just a hair, like so. Same with this side, just up just a hair. Why didn't go good with your grace? My grace? Yeah, I thought you were on your way to church, Anthony. I kind of knew that, you know. I've already figured that part out. Have a good time. Say something for me. Say something for me. I don't ever get there anymore. I'm a heathen. I go into total panic attacks when I walk into a church now. Drive safe. Be good. Have fun. Excuse me, I'm sorry. I have hiccups. Kind of weird. So let's grab some. Let's grab some red. Touch of blue. Get kind of a deep purpley thing going. Let's grab just a little splash of Mars Black. Because I want those right there really black. Dark. It's not black though, it's kind of a deep maroon. This is a really deep maroon color. Let's see here, something from right. I just caught myself in the throat with my cord and trying to choke myself. Let's see, this is going to go like right here, like so. And then up here. Like that. And down. Kind of like that. Just blocking the top. Just put this color in here so it's back there. Kind of get some of it off my brush. Some colors. Oh, yeah, I kind of was having. I liked my gray paint. I just I was having issues with. I got a couple of things of gray that I'm using and the mixers I'm using, and for some reason they're reacting funny. So I just have to change on the fly. So as much as I really would like to have that color, it wasn't gonna work, I guess. So we'll make do. That's not right. What I want. I want a little bit. I get a little bit later. Oh, sounds like this is a good place to be right now. That noise that's going on upstairs. So I gave painting right-handed a shot yesterday, a little bit after I got off Oswina, and oh, you did? Cool. I tried to paint with my right hand a little bit, just for a little while. I think it's gone stupid. I had no interest in painting. It was completely a mess. Having problems with lines and everything else. So, we'll paint left-handed for a little while longer, I guess. I gotta get one of these paintings out in the mail, I guess. A couple of them. Next week. Madonna would ever send me her address. I will get her paint to her. Can't mail them out if I don't know where they go. And then I believe the other one has to go to my sister-in-law's house. Put it dark in here. Just make it darker on the bottom. I'm gonna get a little bit of water though, because I gotta pull that at the bottom just a touch. I'll put this a little tighter down here. So, ouch. That was my headset that just yanked off my head. Thank you. Yeah, I'm going with some deep maroons and purples, and some blues and some reds. I like the darkness of them, but thank you. I do appreciate it with your input. Have fun. I don't. I can paint with the brace on. I just where do I want that color? Right there. It's just I tend to start relying on it a little bit too much sometimes. And we want a little bit different color, a gray. I have a gray red on the top over here. Kind of right here. Maybe even down just a touch. Let's bring it down just a hair. Running out of colors. We'll go ahead and fix this in a second. Because we Can't leave that like that. Oh, water everywhere. Good job. Splash myself. Now we'll go ahead and take this back up here. Like so. Just right now. Now we'll grab just the tiniest little bit of light gray. Maybe a little bit right here. And a little bit. See, that place is right there, like that. I want it right here. A little bit down here. Maybe a little softer. Bring it up slowly. Yeah, that works. Yeah. A second. I gotta meet you guys for 1 second. Uh, Gonna just kind of ignore it for a minute. I'm sure I'll hear about it. This thing is gonna take me a long, long time to do. This isn't gonna be a 5-minute painting, that's for sure. This is gonna be a 2-parter easily. And if I don't get the 3 parts, I would be completely surprised. Because I want to get it just right. I gotta do this right-handed because my left hand will not do this. A little rough on the wrist, just a little bit, but I want to paint, so I'll just take some Tylenol later. Ouch. I'm just getting a little sore. That's a lot of paint. That was a lot of paint. Yes, that is my sweatshirt. I was wiping this on. So all the sweatshirt is for just to paint with. It's a very old sweatshirt. Strictly for doing work, work with. Got a lot of holes in it from welding and stuff, so I think I would like that, I don't know if I should put one up here or just go with the way I have them. I think I need to make this one a touch larger though. Make him just a little bit bigger. Yeah, I heard you were gonna clean your attic. That's right. You can't get rid of this stuff easily. Yeah, that's one thing we have no problem with. Well, it does. Sometimes you get issues where you have to clean up crews and stuff, but as a rule, if you set it out near the road here, especially if you put like $10 on it, people steal it. If you just want, if you just want to give it away, you just put a little price tag on it. Thieves think they're getting a deal, and they're getting away with something, so they'll steal it. Doesn't matter if it has any value to anybody. They think they can get away with something. I did that with an old set of rotten tires once. They didn't want them. I was going to bring them to the dump, and I set them out there, and I put $10 or $15, I think. And somebody stole them. It was funny. Just a couple little dots right there. A couple little dots right here. Ouch. Okay, that arm's ready for a nap. Oh, yeah, that was enough of that. Clouds came out, bed. How you like clouds, Oswina? If anybody else is in here that wants to chat, that can chat, feel free to say hi. If you don't speak English and you just watch me paint, that's okay too. Just type in hi, H-I, and it just lets me know that, yeah, it puts you on a nice list. I'm not going to harass you. You're not going to be on a mailing list or anything like that. Unless you want to be, but probably not. So, as we got some nice depth going, don't we? We got to put a little bit of, let's grab a smaller flat. Yeah, that's what's happening with my family right now with my grandmother. They've been in that house for 40. Let me think about this for a minute. Actually, almost 70 years. So they have 70 years of accumulation. And when she died, very little that she specified went to where. So my family was stuck with trying to figure it all out. You know? So, what do you think? You think we ought to maybe do water right here? Or, I mean, I know what my painting has on it. I have another. No, you know what? I'm going to go with my painting. I'm going to go with my painting. That way I can finish what I want to paint, and we want this right across here. This is just a craft white, and it's actually a level 2 phthalo blue, but you don't have to use it. You can use craft paint. Anything I paint does not require you to use the expensive heavy body paint. You don't have to go out and shop at the artist's place to paint my artist work, to paint my work. Thank you. I'm not going to paint anything. I'm not going to say I'm not going to. I don't paint things most of the time that require you to spend a huge amount of money to produce. Um, most of my artwork, if you went out and bought the pad of paper from the big box store and spent yourself $8-10 on 60-cent paints, you could probably produce what I do. Um, practice. Obviously, it takes. This is, I painted coming up on 1,000 paintings, so I mean, I practice a lot. I paint a lot when I'm not on. I paint every single day of my life, even if it's not on YouTube. I find time when I was working on the road, still a mechanic. I had an hour lunch break. I'd bring my notepad, some colored pencils, and I would paint or color pencil or pastel, gray paws, something. Putting in the blue because my white will not show unless I put something down. This is not going to be water to speak of. Only whatever, okay. And if anyone out there is watching and they have questions, if you go to Facebook, you will actually find now the Vermont Paint and Photo has a page on Facebook along with DPMS Guide, which is the Poor Man's Survival Guide, which is what this channel actually is named, under the Vermont Paint and Photo banner. This page. That's probably why some people, when they go to look me up, can't find me. Because they look up Bruce Anderson or Vermont Paint and Photo. You don't always locate me that way. But yeah, if you have questions about paint, something you want to paint, saw a photograph I took, just want to chat, I do not necessarily accept all friend requests because I have this wonderful group that likes to spam me. They are trolling the living daylights out of me. I don't know why. I know who they are. I know who they're associated with. It's sad that that person who has millions of viewers, subscribers, is worried about my Peasley little tiny channel. Probably because I called her on her. Thank you. You like my photos, huh? I called her out one time, and after that, we have not got along. She had painted something that I had seen on a Photographers Only webpage. That I belong to, that I am a senior member of. And I knew for a fact that the photograph that she painted it from, had a copyright on it. Because that photography artist was a good friend of mine. So I let her know, the photographer know, and she had to go in and take it down. If you're going to paint something, most of us photographers, we will share our work. But if it's a piece that is published, or we intend to publish, or was commissioned, they're copyrighted. We can still share them because we own them, but they can't be reproduced. Some intellectual property thing, I don't know. Whatever. You're trying to make a painting of one of my photos? Which one would you like to use? Any one you want. If I post them on here or I post them on Facebook and I list them as able to be used, feel free to use them. That goes for anyone else that's here. The only thing I ask is that you tell people that you used my photo for reference. That's all I ask. Don't ask for money. I don't ask for anything else. No. Oh, no. Now I have to be nice. Jeez. I was doing so well. You feeling any better? Didn't quite understand your post the other day, dear. Why is it you can't move to Australia? Is your accent all wrong? Oh, so if I stop talking, you're not going to be able to see what I'm doing. Right now, I'm just putting white over this blue, slowly. Alright, got some nice big rocks, this big, huge plop of white. Would you like me to send you a painting, Oswina, that I think you might enjoy? Paint? It's pretty challenging, though. It's going to be pretty intense painting. Let's see. The sad thing is, most of these things are still going to have greenery put on them and some ice. And you know, why did I paint this way when it's not really what I was looking for? What is my last name? My last name is Anderson. Anderson. It's on Facebook. I thought you. I guess you haven't friended me yet. It's easy to tell it's me. Look for the little girl in my picture. Alexis is sitting next to me for my um, picture. She's sitting with me, smiling away. Obviously, I'm the old dude. Yeah, that's one of the only things that people are not allowed to paint. It's my granddaughter. Of course, you want to paint her and send it to me, and I'll give you some really heavy criticism because she's got to be perfect. Week. Alexander. Yeah. I love to read. I used to be able to love to read. I some days just sit and do nothing because I wallow in my own self pity of pain. But I like to paint for you guys. I like to share this with you. Right now, I'm finishing up. Maybe Julia Child's book. Actually, I think is what I have. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, so far, not water. Not supposed to be water. It's supposed to be snow. But looks an awful lot like water. Looks an awful lot like water. This is supposed to be all snow and covered in snow. And it's going to be covered in snow. It's just going to take me so long. But I'm not sure now that I look at this painting. Yeah, right now my granddaughter's reading. She's playing Green Eggs and Ham. That's what she's reading right now. Well, more or less reading. She's learning the letters. We were playing with the keyboard yesterday, practicing letters. Nice thing about computers, kids, is they see the letter in front of them, they type it, they look up on the screen, and they see how the letter is shaped. Now, this program actually shows them how the letter is written, both in cursive and printed. And then it says what the letter sounds like. So they can associate the letter on the keyboard, what they see in front of them, what they see being written, and then how it sounds. So it's kind of, at 2.5 years old, learning how to use a keyboard, which you can use a tablet, no problem, but use a keyboard, learn how to spell, and everything else. It's a little early, I know, but that's just what she wants to do, so that's what we play with. I think I need a warm vacation. I haven't had a vacation in what year is it? 2019, 2020, 2019, 20 years. Probably 2020. 16, yeah, probably 15 years I haven't had a vacation. Actually gone anywhere on vacation. Wife hates to fly. I just spent the last 11 years being put back together. It took me 11 years to get between all the physical therapies and programs and hospitals and everything else. It took me 11 years to be back in this piece I'm in now. So, oh, she always says the letter. Always, always. She says her ABCs already. My daughter's a, like I said, my daughter's an early childhood educator, and my sister has a master's degree in teaching, and the other one has a bachelor's degree in teaching and a uh, actually, I think all three of my sisters have teaching degrees, along with business administration and all that stuff. Birds up here? Yeah, I was actually. Well, I gotta put the red bird in it because there's gonna be a snowman in this. Yes, there will be a snowman in this painting. Sorry. Um, what I want to do is, I think what I'm gonna do. I need. I should have done it earlier, but I wasn't thinking ahead of time. Is I need to go ahead and put the little tiny distant mountains right here. Forgot to put them in. One second. Yeah, I was waiting at this great birds. She paints really good birds. Me, not so much. My birds look like dead chickens, all plucked and. Oops, I probably shouldn't say that word. I don't know what's going to happen when I say words like that anymore. I'm sure there's some improper thing I'm sure I'm doing. Saying words that have that word in it. Alright, let's see if I can get this right. Here's a question for you, Miss Nell. While I have you here and Husbina, anyone else happens to be sitting here. When painting water from a distance, I know when I paint lakes, it's light to dark because I want dark close to me. Is it the same way here where this should be light to dark? Or does it go the other way? Dark to light. Dark to light, I think, would make it look like it's curved. Which, let's face it, the earth is curved. It's not flat. For any of you people who think it is. Doesn't look off to you? It looks like this should be darker. I think I need to make my closer spot a little bit darker color. Let's go with a little bit darker. I will. I will send you the picture I was talking about. I'm gonna send Swina a photo that I have taken of some flowers. And I'm gonna let her try to paint it. It is not an easy flower to produce properly. The hard thing is most reference photos are not going to look like the flower I have. But I will send it to you if you are willing to take the shot. Yeah, that's better. I needed to make it dark too. So I just did it backwards. I didn't do it right. I went backwards in what I was doing. It's light to dark. Because now it looks like it's kind of sort of running uphill. Light at the bottom. Wait, I'm going to be okay because this is still part of it. The light here and then getting darker. So I just need to go and when this dries, because that's basically what I'm doing, I can't just throw white on top of that. Everything would turn pink. But this will be, because this is going to go down a little bit. This is like a drop off to the next level. So this will be a little darker to start with anyway, and then I can go light. Yeah, that'll work. Because there's going to be a little bit of, I guess this delusion is this is a waterfall frozen. At least on top it's frozen. Underneath, I guess not. Just shut my heat off, which means I've been talking for, exactly right on time. 90 minutes almost. So I will darken that up just a touch. Get it lighter to here. A little bit lighter in here. And then get the darker. I mean lighter and lighter and lighter and lighter. Alright. You want me to share it with the world, or do you want to wait till I send it to you? Because it's in my hands. It's up to you. Would you like everyone to see what I'm going to send you? Or do you want to surprise everyone? You mean down the bottom, darker? Oswina, you want to see it right now? Or you want me to share it with you only and you can share it with the world? Actually, there's 5 people here, 4 people here. So it'll only be 4 people seeing it. And one of them's you, so the other one's no. So there's one other person. Sometimes I think it's YouTube. Because there always seems to be 2 people here the second I go online. I know one is me. I'm waiting. It's in my hands. I'm not going to paint until I. Trying to read what she's writing here. Light at the horizon. Put dark horizon into. Are you saying that my mountains should be darker? Or the sky? Or just the water make it darker to lighter? Okay, ready? Oops, I got my screen where you can't see it. You willing to give that a shot? I know, it's just a rose, but it's the background. The background's got a lot of colors. That rose is very deep and very crisp. There's no fluffy edges on it. All the leaves have very, very sharp edges on them. It's up to you. You like it? I'll put it down because my arm's gonna fall. If you want to give that a shot, I will send you that picture so you can paint it. Well, not that picture, but I showed it. You didn't see it? Or you're reacting slow. Everything's slow right now, so we've already probably had this conversation and you just haven't answered me yet. Okay, dark horizon, darker horizon, darker horizon. Like, now do you think the mountains should be almost black? Or like a really dark blue? So I'm open to suggestions. That's the thing about me. It's one of the things Chrissy likes is I. Okay, I'll send it to you. Pretty intense, isn't it? That photo has that photo has 8 awards. So you're going to be painting an award-winning photo that I'm giving you permission to paint. It has been put out there, so it has been printed and copied, and with my permission in certain places. It has been published, but it's never been painted. And I am giving you permission to do so. I still own the painting. I own the photo, but I don't ever give up rights to my photos. I just let people paint them. Cannot copy them. Do not print it and sell print, but you could sell the painting if you wanted to, or anything like that is fine. Just not the photo. Yeah, that line right there was bothering me. I thought it was just too wishy-washy. It was almost like sitting in water. Too straight. The ground wouldn't be straight right there like that. You know? These mountains wouldn't be really straight on the bottom. There'd be something on there. So let's just soften that up and kind of put kind of like maybe there's trees there, but just a maybe. I don't want to draw trees in it. Maybe like there's some kind of brush right on the bottom. Up the side of the hill just a touch. There we go. Yeah, I like that better. You have missed alien abduction. Roswina saying that she's expecting things like that. Right now, Chrissy's going, say, what? Yeah, no kidding, huh? Oh man, I think I grabbed the wrong color paint. I think I just made that dark again and all over again. Actually, no, we'll just keep going. I got white in this thing. It's changing its own fade. Hey, now it kind of did its own thing. I think you were a genius. I think it was accidental for me, but obviously not for you. This thing changed its own flavor on the way down. And I think that transition flavor from dark to light kind of really just you finished your floral? Cool. Too much like work. Flowers. Can't do them. Don't expect to be able to do them. Alright, let's yeah. I've been just driving them nuts. We're just sitting here chatting. Chatting about the people of the world. Do. Alright, let's see. Let's go ahead and put this up here. Sunny, bright, sunny. That way. Don't need that big fuzzy thing on it. And today we are going to put you right here. Right on there. That's perfect. That's what I wanted. Dark horizon light on the water. Let's see. Sure. Oops. That's a bit. Got a bit too much paint in there. Sorry, I'm loading up my pouncers, and I do it with my fingers, not just by slamming them into the paint. Because all that does is make an enormous amount of air bubbles in your pouncers. So when you smack them down and pick them back up, you get air bubbles in them. And then they look absolutely terrible. And we want you to not be crooked. So we're going to put you right here. Like so. Yes. What's the pink land? Yeah, it's supposed to be kind of like desert-ish. Frozen desert, kind of. It's just my interpretation of like red sand, but if you think it's something else, it could be something else. It's really up to you. You can call it anything you want. I gotta add a little bit of white to this water because it's all frozen. But yeah, basically all pink ice, really. I should have put some more pink up here in the sky, but I didn't. I probably still can, although I'll mess with those clouds. And to be honest with you, I don't want to mess with those clouds because I like my clouds today. I'm not sure what she wants you to explain. I guess I don't know what I messed up on, other than the fact that I had to figure out if I should have been darker farther away or lighter farther away, because I know it's different when it comes to a pond. Chrissy, you have obviously never been. Oh, you haven't been here, have you? I'm sorry. Believe it or not, people don't realize it, but New Mexico gets a ton of snow up in the mountains. I went back there when I was early 20s, and we went snow skiing and water skiing in the same day. And on the way back down, this is basically what it looked like. Frozen snow in the desert, and then got warmer and warmer by the time you hit the bottom. Well, that one looks kind of weird. I think we'll turn him just a touch because I can see where this blue mark is. I think that Pouncer's almost had it. I think my distant hills are too dark to know. Well, they weren't. I just darkened them. I darkened them. I had them lighter, and then I realized that if I have them that light and I go to put snow on them, they're not going to look like snow. They're going to look like snot. So I had to darken them first so I could put snow on them. Um, and I don't think we all want me to be painting snot all the time. I'm doing my best not to paint snot. Is that a word that's demonetizing? Who knows? I'm not sure what is right and what is wrong, and I'm not worried about it anyway because not an issue, but I still need to know for the future. I hope. Anyway, at least I hope I need to know for the future. No big hit, right? Now, go ahead and put a little bit of stuff up here. I'll put a bunch up here. And now, trying to guess what I'm painting is good luck. I don't even know half the time. Let's face it, 2/3 of the time I am winging it. I paint what I feel, what comes into my head, and what my head feels like painting. I can't read right now, guys. I'll look over in 1 second because I will mess this up. But I've already done a little bit. So I'm trying to be careful. I'm alone. I don't have anybody behind me reading me and eating in my ear and putting on his onesie. Nope, I don't like the smell of the oils. I know I want to use them. I have them, but I'm just. Sorry, excuse me. All right, let's get back to reading in a second here. Yeah, no, Dave. No, actually, oh no. My wife is zero complete. Actually, she does not like my artwork. Hell. I can't really show her my artwork because she thinks it's all crap. So, and it's not her fault. She's only got good taste in man, not art. You know, that's how it is. Well, me anyway. I don't know about the before me. You know, these little rocks are really hard to paint. Why do I ever decide to paint big rocks? So can I look alright? Yeah, I got it all the way around the corner. Anyway, I'm going to cut out in 10 minutes just to let you guys know. I need to take a break. I need something to eat and some sugar. Probably take some meds. Because I can feel kind of losing my grip a little bit. Nope, still zero. Not a one. Not a single solitary one. I would love to have some. Walk by in the store and it's like, oh, you evil little creatures. I don't know why they would do that. I'm sure it has to do with shelf life and everything, but it's just a joke. Anyway, let's put a couple things right here. Like so. Does that look alright? I don't think I'm going to put any back here because it's really dark back there. Maybe just a couple on that edge right there. A little bit right here. But I don't really want to get into that much behind it. Yeah, I just. Whatever. YouTube, leave me alone. So before I take off, I gotta just do this so that way we have made our snowman for the day in case something happens. In case I get waylaid again and have to go do something that I don't want to do. Yeah, we want a little bit of darkness right there. Like so. Da, 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 da. Orange nose. Orange nose? No, let's not do an orange nose. Well, maybe. We're gonna do a little different though. No, I'm trying to think. Everything else has got a carrot nose. He had to eat the carrot. He was hungry. Matter of fact, let's. Ooh. All right, I am. Trying to use this hand a little bit more sometimes. All right. Ouch. See you guys tomorrow. Thank you all. I will fold up my paper because I will throw that out tomorrow. I will not be back later probably. But Snowman is eating the carrot. I will show you guys real quick where we're at. I mean, I might be on later, I don't know. But that's where we're at so far. Might come down to a little snow on the other rock later, I don't know. It's terrible where my brain goes sometimes. It's just dementing, actually. But thank you. He'll get there. He's on his travels too. He'll eventually get there. He's closer than a lot of the other ones. That's all. And Chrissy knows where they're all headed, so it should be pretty cool in the end. I'm still working on that one though. I'm gonna have to draw that one all out before I even remotely think of painting it. But thank you all. Thanks for coming to visit. I might be on later if I have time, but it'll be later, quite this afternoon. I think I don't even know what time it is. 11:30. Oh, it'll be definitely this afternoon. Maybe around 5 or so. That's pretty close to Chrissy's bedtime though, but that's all right. I'm going to give up trying to adjust for time zones. Take care, guys, and as always, enjoy life. We'll see you later. Or not. Okay. YouTube will not let me end. 10 o'clock. Alright, so it'll only be 9. But I just pushed end stream and it won't end. Come on. I took off my glasses, Chrissy, so I can't read that, but I'm hoping it says rude. Oh, there we go. All right, now it's gonna let me. See you guys later.